It's Thursday, and we all know what that means. Yes, a show that almost always starts on time.
Hey!
The show that will never get boring arguing over semantics.
Hey!
Right, it's that show on Thursday with Ziona and Slaygon. Live on Slay Radio.
Hello, people. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the last show of this summer 2024.
Last show on Earth.
Last show on Earth. Hopefully not, though. That would be bad for everyone. But it's the 29th of August. And that makes it the last show of this summer, for sure. So.
For sure.
For sure. So, yeah, today we are in semi-sentimental mood. We will have nice summer memories sometimes to talk about. And, well, we are also looking forward to the autumn.
No,
Exciting
we're
things.
not.
Why not?
Because cold, no green, etc.
Yeah, but the colors of autumn are really beautiful.
Yeah.
And finally, in the middle of Europe, I think that they will be very happy that it's not 35, 40 degrees. So.
Yeah, sure, but here it's going to be cold and rainy.
Well, here, even on the warmest summer days, which is almost like right now in August, there were some warm summer days.
Some, yes.
You still couldn't just go out without any long sleeves because in the evening it apparently gets cold and windy, and it doesn't matter what you do, you always need an additional layer in Gothenburg or in Sweden. So be wise if you go out around this region. And yes, it doesn't make much difference really. The only difference is that right now you will have to take some jacket outside instead of a cardigan. That's the difference. Weather-wise.
Well, yeah.
It's still one additional layer.
Yeah, and it gets cold.
It's not that cold. It's just pleasant.
No, it's not. Pleasant is like about 30 degrees. That's pleasant.
And that's why he got several jackets as gift from me already. You have all the tools to fight the cold. Come on.
Yeah,
You
but it's
can't
not
beat-
pleasant. I would prefer about 30 degrees.
I guess
It's
it
much
all depends.
better.
It all depends how we look at it. For me, it is pleasant, and it is certainly more pleasant than when we keep sweating. It's so warm.
Oh,
But
stop sweating then.
anyway,
And,
I love summer otherwise, really.
We will be sweating a little bit in the autumn as well because we're gonna go to the sauna at some point. So we're gonna sweat. No
yeah,
worries
I
about
guess
that.
I have to do this mandatory sauna thing with Slaygon, who is originally Finnish. That means
Originally,
that originally.
I still am.
Well, yeah.
That doesn't kind of rub off. Were you originally Hungarian? Or are you still Hungarian?
Well, I meant that you are originating from Finnish people, but you are a Swedish citizen, so you can't entirely say you are Finnish because you are not a Finnish citizen. That is that easy.
Citizenship doesn't really matter in this instance. I'm still Finnish. That doesn't come off just because I switch to a different citizenship.
Okay, well, technically, yeah, sure. Sauna, part 2, says
Yeah.
Bolo. No, we have other boring topics to talk about. Don't be afraid, it's all good.
It was just the intro text there that was kind of a continuation of the last show. So, yeah, there
Kind
we
of
go.
continuation.
Kind of.
What did you prepare here?
I didn't.
You
Just sound
didn't.
test.
You always say that.
Yeah, because it's true. I need to test that the sound works.
But we
and
didn't play
all of
this
that.
piece at the last show, right? We
I
didn't.
do not remember. There should be a kind of a history of tracks played at some
Now I
point
have to
somewhere.
check
I don't
that.
know where it is or how to
Uh-huh.
find it or anything.
Well, that's not helpful. There should be a history somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. Well,
Well,
me neither.
Yeah,
So,
well, you use tractor way more often than I do.
not for checking how many times I played something. No.
Well,
But,
there is a function for it. It doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter. And last played would be today because I used it as a test, so that will be pointless. You need
That is true.
a full list.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Never mind. It's all good. So, then we kick off the show with Mackay. How does that sound?
Yeah, it's still a good song.
Head to Regulate is the name of the remix amongst Cybernoid 2, which everyone knows, obviously. So, among Cybernoid.
Among the notes of Cybernoid.
Yes, among the notes of Cybernoid, he had to regulate something. We do not know what, though. So,
It's Mackay, so we never know.
yeah, okay. So, I guess let's kick off with this one.
A clear white moon, Cybernoid is on the prowl. Gotta make the pirates swoon, gripping the controls as I move through space. Federation's on my back, they need their cargo safe. Pirates out there are raiding our stores. I'm dodging their defenses, busting down their doors. Dropping in my ship, armed to the teeth. Bounce bombs, mines, and that cyber maze heat.
I'm in the zone, the fight is on. Can't let the pirates get the best of my stone. Impact mines, they won't last long. Cause I'm rolling with the shield, I'm invincible.
Gonna upgrade my ship, I don't give up. Taking back that loot, I'll never stop. Gonna take them down hard, I'll seal their fate. Cybernoid had to regulate. Now the seeker's locked on a pirate's tail. Ain't no place to hide, that defense is frail. Grabbing all the jewels, snatching every stone. Federation want it back and I'll bring it home. Time is ticking, but I'm steady and cool. One wrong move and I'll look a fool. But I am quick, yeah I'm slick. Clearing every screen using my joystick.
Every move I make, I'm collecting that stash. Gems and minerals, stacking up cash. But it ain't about the money, it's the pride I take. And turning my ship from average to great. Yellow canister drop, my arsenal's hot. More power in my hands, every pirate getting caught. Take 'em down hard, sealing their fate. The Cybernoid had to regulate.
Cybernoids. We regulate any plundering of the Federation's cargo. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off of the milk unit. But you gotta be handy with laser beam if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Flying through the stars, pirates in my sight. They think they have the edge, but I am prepped to fight. Switch to bombs, drop them on their base. Watch them run as I step up my pace. No time to waste, the clock is ticking fast. But I have come this far and I am built to last. I'll take them down hard, seal their fate. When Cybernoid has to regulate. The seeker's locked on a pirate's tail. Ain't no place to hide, that defense is frail. Grabbing all the jewels, snatching every stone. Federation want it back and I'll bring it home. Time is ticking, but I'm steady and cool. One wrong move and I'll look a fool. But I am quick, yeah I'm slick. Clearing every screen using my joystick.
Every move I make, I'm collecting that stash. Gems and minerals, stacking up cash. But it ain't about the money, it's the pride I take. And turning my ship from average to great. Yellow canister drop, my arsenal's hot. More power in my hands, every pirate getting caught. Take 'em down hard, sealing their fate. The Cybernoid had to regulate.
This was nice, and it got released 8 days ago.
Yeah, very very nice. He posted a preview of it in the either remixers only or musicians lounge on the Discord. If you want to join us, you can do that by going to slay.radio/discord.
Yep, we are all there, almost all of us, except those that are only listening on YouTube.
Except those that are not.
Except those that are not, but most of the people are, so it's worth to join Discord if you want to participate in the conversation, or you just want to witness it, because you can do that too. You don't need to chat if you don't want to, it's all good. Thank you, Twilight, that, well, he sent it through, either in track properties or as a column in file browser. Might need to enable play count for the last many times we have played it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Last played doesn't help in this instance because I already used it as a test for the show.
Yeah.
So would need to have like a list of all the tracks played throughout history. I guess we could pull out track list from the Slay Radio pages, but I know Tractor has a feature for that.
Usually it saves the things out to XML, I think.
No,
and
there is
a way.
There is a in the GUI. There is a way to see when or which tracks were played.
Play count 1.
There's a list.
Yes, there is a list, but I just checked. This is the first time when we played this track.
How is play count 1 when I played it like 5 times today? When testing audio.
I do not know. Did you play it from start to end?
Yes.
Okay, then it's confusing.
Yes.
Then I do not know. Never mind. And hi, Twilight, it's been a while. Hope you are doing okay. And hello, Marcel, and GoHanks, and
hello.
FS, and Bolo, and Retro Gaming Music Fluke, obviously, and I0. And I see Pete is being active as well, if I read
is he typing?
Back. Look at that.
Typing.
And DJ Demon. So,
Funky Data.
Hello, Funky Data.
And
we are happy to have you too. Thank you so much.
Online and not idle. There we go. Cool.
What?
I set myself as online rather than idle on Discord.
Oh, well, that helps. You were on idle?
Yeah.
You don't even check, and this background is very creepy. I gotta say that, like, in this context, it is creepy. I didn't know how you want to use this, but it's a very nicely done video. I'm not arguing over that, but
yeah, I didn't know either, but then I thought I'll throw in these things on there. So yeah, because reasons.
Those things, they make sense because the new joiners just see it and then they know how to join us. That's really nice. But the whole, I don't know, monument thing, statue thing, it's...
it was a fun experiment. I took the bodies of these statues from like a free 3D scan library. Can't remember... I think it's called 3D, as in typed out, 3D or something.com or org or whatever it was.
3dsomething.com.
Yeah, like they do scans of statues and monuments and that sort of thing. So I borrowed some Roman statues and then replaced the faces with ours. So yeah, fun.
Well,
and then the that was interesting. Oh, never mind. And then kind of borrowed the lights from I can't remember what show it was, but it was on AMC. Had this statue that kind of explodes into bits in the intro.
Yes.
I can't remember which show it was, but I kind of based the lighting and whatnot on that.
Such a pity, because it's not that long ago since we watched that show, and we already don't remember which one that was.
Yeah,
So-
because I regularly just fast forward over the intro, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, but it should have been obvious, because I remember we liked that show.
Yeah.
But which one was it?
Uh,
Yeah, someone might be able to recognize it and then tell us. I guess we can just ask. It's almost like a Shazamming for music, but it's the collective knowledge of the viewers right now who can help. So let's see.
Pantheon, maybe?
Pantheon?
Yeah.
What? I don't know. Hang on.
Let me just open one of the
It doesn't.
episodes here. No, that's AMC, so maybe I can't remember now. Maybe
No,
it
Pantheon was the cartoon thing that we loved.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
animated.
yes, exactly. Look here, Pantheon.
Was
There we
it?
go. Pantheon. That's the intro.
Aw, okay.
So I based it off of that. I couldn't figure out how to make the thing explode that way, though. So yeah. But yeah, I thought a good test to see if I can replicate that.
Yes, and yeah, it really wasn't that long ago, and it's a great series indeed.
It is, yes. Pantheon, that would have been in March that we watched the thing.
And I don't know why I read statuses instead of statues.
Statuses.
What's your
Yeah,
status?
that's our statuses behind us.
Our statuses, yeah, indeed. Should we play a request?
Sure. What do you have? Or what do I have?
I have something that you have. So
you have something I have. Okay.
Yes, exactly. You have it, and I'll announce it. It's Max Levin's request, and it's a Taipan Sale 2023 remix. It's an Amstrad remake. Very interesting. So bear with us, people. It's not a 64 or Amiga, please.
No, but it's Taipan.
But it's Taipan, and it's an Amstrad remake, and if I see it correctly, it's made by Tollis.
Yeah, and it's cheesy because it's OST. Ost.
Ost. Oh god. Yes, in Swedish, ost is cheese, that's why.
Yes. Anyway, here is Taipan Sale. Tollis. Okay. Interesting.
Tollis indeed. So this was Type and Sale 2023.
Okay. We need that one.
We definitely need that one.
That one we need, yes.
I definitely need this to be somewhere here instead,
Yes.
because it's not really somewhere where I could see it now.
No, now it is.
And that makes sense now.
Yeah, and
better.
it could actually sit in between here.
Yes, absolutely.
Very much easier to see and
Nice.
reach.
After we have
Nice.
configured everything publicly, we are back.
We're back.
So you overall don't feel that happy about the summer ending, you said?
No, I do not.
No.
Because it gets cold. I really, really like summer.
Oh, my poor baby. Oh my god, what's gonna happen with you now?
I'm gonna get cold.
You have all the layers.
It doesn't matter.
I even
I
got
still
him.
get cold. I actually, yesterday was Wednesday, obviously, but Wednesdays I usually go to the office. And yesterday it was like 26 or 27 degrees outside.
Yeah.
In the office, fucking freezing.
Well, that's what happens in offices. Yeah, either the air conditioning or the old building that keeps in the cold.
Air conditioning.
Yes.
Yeah, horrible.
Well, so sorry. Yes, that is not optimal when you step out of a cold building and then you realize that it's gonna burn like hell. But yeah, it's very often, I would say, and
You would say.
I would say that. But at least the temperature will be more aligned when it gets to autumn.
Yeah, so you're going to be cold all the time. Outside, inside, everywhere. It's like, yeah, that's so much better, isn't it?
But
Yeah.
I got you
At least it's consistent.
I got you such nice layers, like this fluffy, very, very soft zipper hoodie type of thing that you barely wore yet, and it's so fluffy and so warm and so nice. And
Isn't that the one with a little bit too short sleeves?
I
I think
Don't
that was the
know.
one.
I don't know, but I think it's very warm and you would love it, but you didn't even try it, so don't complain.
I have tried it.
Yeah, you tried it on for a
Yeah.
minute, yeah.
Exactly, which is when I discovered that the sleeves are a bit short.
And
But it's nice and warm, and I did wear it in the kind of spring, like February or whatever.
Okay,
So,
you did. Okay.
yeah.
Well, if you say you did, probably you did.
Oh, I0 apparently got the flu. Jeebus. Get well soon.
Yeah. Oh,
That's not good.
that's really not good.
Well, that's also a little bit evil to say, get well soon. Why not now? No,
True.
prolong it. Get well soon. Not yet. Soon.
Yes, but if you say get well now, it sounds like
A command.
an explanation. Yeah,
No, a command.
exclamation. Yes,
Yeah.
it's like you're commanding someone to get well soon.
Yeah. Get well soon. Now.
Yeah, get on it immediately.
Yeah. Whenever I do get those get well soon things, or like if you send a message at work or whatever, I usually say, yeah, I'll get right on it. Oh, and by the way, it's so nice to have the other speaker back. I had to send one of the Yamaha HS5s back for repairs because it started making really, really weird noises. And then one day, when I switched it on, because it needed a bit of a warm-up period to stop doing the crackling sounds. So this one day when I came down and switched it on, it just started to smell like burnt electronics. Yay! So yeah, back it went, and it just returned today, like
And it did not burn.
2 hours before the show.
Yes, just in time.
Yeah.
Someone just knew that they need to deliver it today
Yeah.
afternoon. So yeah, it definitely feels better with stereo hearing again. not denying it, and I'm
Yeah.
very happy that it's not burning
That's helpful.
and it's not smelly at
That's
all.
helpful.
Yeah,
And also, apart from that and the speaker, I also have this now, which is nice. We can play some actual SIDs off of this thingy here. So that's
yeah,
nice.
Very well done. Very nicely put there.
Yeah,
Those little shelves.
yeah. Very nice.
I actually thought that that would be a full shelf with shelves under that as well,
Nope.
which would totally make sense now that I look at it.
No, it wouldn't, because I
wouldn't?
need the space underneath as well.
Aha, okay. But he is doing the home improvement.
The studio
all the
improvement, at
time,
least.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes home improvement. Sometimes
Yeah, it's
studio.
I'm gonna replace one of the these type of shelves in the living room with just white versions of this here shelf. It's IKEA Luck, and then we'll build the Lego things and put those on those shelves.
You mean under the TV?
No, where the black shelf is with the pillows on top. That's where the white ones go, and then the Lego bits on top of that.
And where does the black go then?
I don't care. Somewhere. We'll find a place. It doesn't matter.
Okay. And we start to have too much furniture, I feel.
IKEA man. Do IKEA sell cables these days? Asks Pete. Well, yes, they have always done that, but not the kinds I want.
No, probably. I mean, I never thought of buying cables from IKEA, to be honest. Not that they would be bad or anything, but it's just probably not the place to buy cables.
Yeah.
But then again, I ought to tell you that recently I forgot my charger cables when I traveled to Hungary, and I got so annoyed by that. Obviously, I could lend cables, but I didn't want to run after everyone to lend me cables, please, just to get some electricity to my phone. And I went to Tesco. If you don't know Tesco, they are, I think, a British network. They are like,
So,
you know,
yes.
big grocery stores.
I think everyone knows what Tesco is.
Not every country has Tesco, but
No,
yes,
but
probably
I think most
many people.
I think most people know what Tesco
yeah,
is.
yeah, many people know. There is no Tesco here in Scandinavia, or at least
No.
I didn't see any. So, anyway, for the biggest surprise, because there's a Tesco not that far from us at Budapest, I found a very good-looking type of versatile cable.
Yeah, it's very important that the cables look good.
No, not good looking in the sense of good looking, but it was very sturdy when it comes to this. You know, nowadays they do this coverage where the cable looks like a rope.
Yeah,
And,
braided.
Yes, and it's super important because in the past I had a lot of like iPhone and MacBook charger cables all went wrong after a certain while because they started to collapse because this simple rubber construction of Apple just didn't work and it didn't endure the traveling, and I didn't do anything special with them. I was only traveling with them sometimes and like doing the thingy.
Fishing.
The fishing, yeah. I mean, I really didn't do anything special with them, and yet they started to collapse on the outside. And these braided cables, it's not only that cable was braided, but also I read the side of the product. And nowadays, you would expect most of these things are made obviously in China, and most of these things don't even comply the standards of what they were made for. And you need to be very careful with these cables bought at third-party places. But I saw that, okay, this complies with this, and this. And I'm like, whoa, these people really thought of it. And then I opened it, and guess what? it
It
works.
was a cable.
It was a cable and it works really well. And it's not saying that it's charging for 5 hours, because some cables that don't comply, they actually tell that to you. Like once you, not the
Wow,
cables,
I
obviously.
did not know cables could speak.
The mobile device just writes, okay, well, after 5 hours I'm ready, and then you know that, okay, well, there's something wrong with this. It tries to be careful anyway. And I was extremely happy to figure out that this was a quality product. You just need to read a lot of things probably and check it out. And before that I ordered a similar type of cable that was like, the concept was that it was versatile. You can use it for iPhones and you can use it for USB-C devices as well, and that is a very shitty one, and I thought that I'm ordering something that is okay. So yeah, I guess sometimes it's just worth to investigate.
Andrew on YouTube asks, what were the standard for compliance? Like, are they like CE marked and that sort of thing?
Oh God. Now I need to check if I kept the box of it or didn't. Not really sure. There were like several things that they have written there, that the product is complying with these standards, and probably some whatever CE that you are talking about as well. And I wish I would remember that, but yeah, it's hard. All in all, I had this impression when I read the product box that this was actually thought through. Unlike many other products that we see right now coming from China that are, you know, they are cheap and all of that, but yeah, there are certain things you don't want to order from, I don't know, Temu, for instance. There are things that are really good, but I wouldn't order electronics. That's not the place for that.
No.
No, these things are just, they shall remain as they were, right? So I'd rather go to a store of the brand to buy something overpriced than risk something like that. To be honest.
Like burning down the house or whatever.
I mean, it never happened with me before, but it
it's
definitely...
very rare that you burn down the house. It's not an everyday occurrence.
Never happened with me that it was so bad that I felt like something is happening or whatnot. I didn't have such experience, but I definitely noticed that some cables that do not comply, they charge for 5-6 hours because the device does not let them just do normal stuff. Also, the iPhones started to have this limitation. They don't accept all kinds of cables, so it needs to be somehow compliant with that stuff that they set up as a standard. Otherwise, you really won't be able to charge your phone.
Apple wants to make money off of dongles and cables.
Yeah, obviously. So, however, wasn't like that the latest phones were already USB-C, or I don't know. I'm very much left behind. You leave me on the screen right now because what are you doing exactly?
Window.
Oh, are we opening the window? Okay, we are opening the window. It's a pity that I don't have my phone with me, so I can just point at him that he opens the window. It's very important. Anyway,
it's very important.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, air is important. Breathing is important.
Yeah,
So yeah, sure.
So I've heard. Sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what say you about Fluke's new release?
Hello, Malthus.
Oh, Malthus.
Been a while.
Greetings.
Yeah, but Malthus has been hiding behind the walls, which is also the latest release by Fluke.
Okay, and this is a new song released today. So.
Yeah. So here's Mantronix is Behind the Walls as played by Fluke. RetroGamingMusic.com. It's ending in like 15. No, now.
Yes, it's exactly now when it has ended. So it has ended,
It has ended.
and now we can talk.
No, yes, we certainly can. We know how to.
We do not continue the supermarket talk, but it seems like Aldi Aldi and Lidl made it everywhere. They are even in Great Britain, in Scandinavia, in Central Europe. I think they are literally everywhere. That's crazy.
It is. But yeah, I used to shop a lot at Lidl. But yeah, I don't know. The selection was very narrow because they only kind of got the cheap stuff essentially. So if you wanted cheap stuff, Lidl was the place to go. Don't know what it's like these days, but yeah.
Yes,
I
you
don't know.
said not that wide selection of brands. I think it's they focus on one or two things, I guess. But it's been a while since I've been at Lidl.
Yeah, we used to live. Our old house was very close to a Lidl,
Yeah.
and I always think of Kiss when I say Lidl. Lidl, 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 Lidl.
They should have used this as their
Lidl,
kind of
Lidl, Lidl.
ad slogan, kind of ad video. Everyone would go crazy.
Would probably cost them a pretty penny.
I think they are big enough to pay for that. though.
Nowadays,
So,
yeah.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
yeah. And nowadays, Lidl is not the cheapest, apparently.
Lidl de dum.
Lidl
It
is.
says FS.
Yeah. And I think that we need to go to a store where we can buy a wide selection, have a wide selection of light bulbs, because
Hornbach.
if they have a wide selection and they can
They-
make a difference between the
yes.
G6 and the
They
GY
do.
6.35.
Yes, they do. Yeah, as soon as you walk in through the door, there's a long ass shelf right after you enter the warehouse with just light bulbs, all sorts of light bulbs.
Excellent. I don't know, because
That's where I
these
picked
are.
up the light bulb for that one.
Yeah, I know, but we are not going for the standard E27. So
No,
this is.
there are plenty of other stuff there.
Yeah, I
Trust me,
believe you.
I just went there yesterday, so I know.
Totally get it. I don't know how often these type of bulbs are used, but this is what happened yesterday. I had a favorite lamp of mine that I actually got when I started to work on my own and live my life on my own when I was 21 years old. And I really loved that lamp. And it was a halogen lamp. And no kidding, that bulb was never going bad. Like, I never needed to replace it. If they said like 20,000 hours was in there, sure. And well, who knew by that time, 2004, nobody knew that we will have these energy efficient LED bulbs later on. So I was just happy about my purchase, and it was so long lasting. And I thought that, wow, this will last me for a lifetime. This is so crazy. It just,
Yeah, and cost you for a lifetime.
well, that is very true, but I didn't think of that time.
No, I used to have a lamp, like a floor lamp that shone like upward. That was called, I called it Tommy. So I lived with Tommy for like 20 years. And he had these long halogen bulbs in there.
Uh-huh.
And it got so hot that I got like these moth and whatnot coming in the night. And then they went for the light, of course, because that's what moths do. And it just said bzzzt, and a lot of smoke, and then the flat smelled awful for like days afterwards. So yeah, halogen maybe not great always.
I'm in the end of halogenic bulbs, and I did not finish my story here.
Yeah, sorry.
So this super bulb and super lamp, the end of it happened yesterday because, well, we kind of felt like, okay, let's check out what kind of bulb this is, because I was like, it's not very often that we use this type of bulb. And then I needed to look it up, like, what is that? It's like some G series, but what is that? And then apparently it is either a G6 or a GY 6.35, which is like 0.35 millimeters difference from the G6 distance. So that is like a very small distance, but apparently they are two different things, okay? So I don't know which one, but the thing is that I took it out. Slaygon came into the room. He was talking about something. He was had some beers, and he was so wonky that somehow, by accident, he hit the bulb out of my hand. And I'm like, okay, well, probably it's nothing. It's just, that bulb survived everything, and it's like 20,000 hours or something. I plugged it back. We tried to switch on the lamp. Nothing. Nothing happens. You killed the bulb that was living for 20 years.
Yeah, it was time for it to go.
Right? I mean, sure, at least I won't listen to this. No, you don't use that lamp because it consumes so much. And then I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. So now we can replace the bulb. Now we just need to figure out which type we should buy and if it will be on the shelves.
We'll just bring the bulb with us and
yes,
compare.
Yes, we will. But this is
we'll
not.
Find it.
This is not a regular grocery store type of bulb. So
nor Hornbach is not a regular grocery store.
No.
If you have noticed.
But you destroyed it after 20 years.
Me?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. It's
yes.
not you.
No, it wasn't me. You kicked it out of my hand.
It was in your hands.
Yeah, and then you came and then all of a sudden it landed on the floor. And apparently that is not good for a halogenic bulb. So what is that? Moths and falling to the floor are both not good for halogenic bulbs. But we don't care about this anymore because we use LED bulbs anyway, right? So good.
No, we don't. We have no LED in our bulbs. We have LEDs though.
After that cable conversation, I truly have to have a conversation with you about cables. Me? But, okay,
yeah,
funky data.
Shuffle
right.
over all the cable talk to Ziona.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cable Hour with Ziona.
Or a socket, a connector socket hour or whatnot, or bulb, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I recently, it happened, I think, that I wanted to order bulbs. I didn't know many things about these special sockety G type of things because we didn't use them before. But I caught up pretty much very fast, and then I managed to get them from the best place available. And I also investigated how long and how energy efficient they are. So
yeah.
Anything that I put my mind onto, I can discover, including cables.
So you take your mind out and then you put onto
put my mind
things.
onto, yeah, that's it.
Or do you put your mind to things?
Pretty sure you will find right bulb on Amazon. Make Slaygon deliver it along with a fine bottle of wine. Yeah, but I will drink it, not him.
The bulb? You're welcome to drink the bulbs.
Ah, very nice of you. Thank you.
Ah.
I really don't know which one out of those two, and it's like 0.35 millimeter difference, and I do not know what that means really when you plug them in. I don't even understand why there is a...
Yeah, but with these bulbs, it doesn't really matter. That 0.35 millimeters makes no difference. They are just
flex
two pins coming out of the bulb. So
that's what I thought as well, but apparently they are two different things, so I don't know.
As long as they take 240 volts, it's fine. There's no difference.
Yeah.
They will go in.
We will see. They will. They have no other choice than go in. Yeah.
They will go in.
Sure, I agree on that. FS wants to hear Dr. Future and to be on top. However, it's not really defined which version. So we can choose from two. Maybe we should choose the English electric due to the respect of
I
Pete and other
can-
English people.
I cannot remember this particular one. So yeah,
Good.
good. Yeah, good.
Then you will hear it
Yes.
now.
Excellent. Play it again, Sam. Apparently,
Cute little ditty.
yes. Apparently, we're banned from talking about toenail clippings. So there we go.
What happened with this toenail clipping? I'm completely left out. So
It was
what-
some comment someone made, I think, yesterday or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
about Trump?
No, it was me saying that he would probably try to sell them if he could get a buck out of it.
Right. I mean,
But no, we're not going to talk about toenail clippings, Pete. It's fine. I'm sure your toenails are fine. It's, all
after
good.
supermarket talking, we can talk about dental health this week. It was very very current experience. Well, here's the thing. I'm learning about the Swedish system right now because it's not very often when I need to go to doctors. So I do not know how the healthcare things work here. Well, not that familiar with that department. I have gotten made 2 glasses. That was it. So I was at the optician once.
2 glasses?
Yes, because one
two
was two pair of
yeah,
glasses.
yeah.
Sorry, not
Okay.
2 pair of glasses. Yes, I know. Don't correct me. Yes, I
No,
know.
I was just wondering what kind of glasses you were talking about.
glasses that we are wearing, you know, those type of glasses.
Yeah.
So that was it. And well, I was at 1 or 2 places, but it's not like I go to doctors very often, and that includes dentists too, because I never had cavities in my life. So that part wasn't the problem. But people tend to say that if you don't have cavities, then you have the other problem, which is tartar in English, which is the stones on your the stones on your teeth, because your saliva apparently then works that way, so it protects your outer layer, but then you will have stones. And well, hell yeah, it's been a while since I have been at the dentist, and turns out that in Sweden it's not all the doctor's responsibility, but you get like the basic things from the doctor, and then the nurse comes and removes those things, which was also very surprising for me, because at other countries it's not necessarily something that a nurse does. But
also, this wasn't the nurse, this was the dental hygienist, right?
No, that was still the nurse who was working with the doctor, and outside, of course, she did it. And then they said that, well, since the doctor doesn't go under the gum, you need to go to a dental hygienist to remove the rest of the stones because they are under the gum. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that they are splitting the job like this, because wherever I have been, that was always the doctor's responsibility. The doctor was removing the whatnot, the doctor was working in the whatever, and everything was made by the doctor. But the Swedish system, in that sense, it's always very surprising, because this is not the first time when I hear about this. And I needed apparently even 2 visits because I waited too long. So I just recommend everyone not to wait too long. It's not worth it, but still no cavities and still no problems. It's good to go, I guess, once per year. So I just made a mental note of that.
Yeah, my next yearly is on Monday.
Oh, exciting. And then what, it will be discounted because of me?
Hopefully, I don't know.
Hopefully. They have made a note of that you recommended this to me. So that's very nice
good.
of them. Yeah. Wow. And Pete says kids' dental health is a big concern here at the moment. Nobody can get appointments with a dentist in the UK if you are not already registered. So if you move house or something. So you mean that the address needs to match the district where you live, and then you can get into the dentist that is like the dentist for that area? Because that reminds me of something, I have experienced earlier as well.
Yeah, it's been a while since I went to the kind of public dentists and whatnot, because I've been to this particular one that you went to as well for years and years now. So I can't remember how all the public ones work, but some 20 years or something since I went to a public one last time, I think. It kind of worked. Sure, the queues are horrendously long, so you would have to wait quite a bit before you got in, but yeah, I don't know. People are traveling miles and miles to a dentist.
It's unbelievable.
Wow.
It's like a nice job to have. They are always in need or in demand, right? So if you actually want to work as a dentist, then your life is basically resolved, because you can just go anywhere and they will just wait for you with, oh, just come here, work for us kind of thing. This is one of those jobs, I think. Also, like doctors are in high demand, I guess in every country that I heard of. So it's not really a country-specific thing. And they are so much in high demand that I think this is why here in Sweden nurses started to perform some of the tasks as well that usually, like in other places where I have been, doctors are doing. which is completely fine because they are capable to do that, and she did a great job. I was just super surprised that, well, the doctor cannot go under the gum. Why? Why is that? Why is that like? I'm sure he can.
I don't think that's like a generic rule in like Swedish dentistry or whatever. Might just be a rule they have. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like I said, haven't been to a public dentist in 20 years or whatever.
Oh my God, Pete.
Wow.
Trivia. Dentists are one of the highest rates of suicide for some reason.
With access to all that laughing gas, come on, why? Just
My God. Okay, well, I don't envy them when someone with a trauma comes in and then I came in, but I don't want to do this. And then they have to figure out a way how they can actually perform whatever they need to do. That must be not easy. I give you that, yeah. But suicidal?
no,
That's bad.
weird.
That's weird.
I would have kind of thought doctors, maybe. Sure, but dentists? I don't
I mean,
get
those
it. Why?
doctors that save lives every day, or they have like loads of responsibilities and loads of patients. I totally get it, because I don't know. I would probably go crazy. Those people are real heroes. Like, I don't know how you can handle that pressure.
Yeah, I don't think saving lives and that part is an issue. It's more the losing lives part that might be an issue.
Yeah, to fly is safe. To fall down with the plane is very unsafe.
Falling is not a problem. It's the landing part that is a bit
The crash landing
cumbersome.
part, that is the problem. That is exactly that. Yeah. But yeah, interesting. And we have Gohanks with us. And
Hello, Gohanks!
Hi. Gohanks wants to hear Cyberdyne Warrior from Encore 64 by Glennar Brown.
Oh,
That is a nice piece.
it is indeed a nice piece. Doodly-doom.
Isn't that a nice tune?
It is indeed. It's Glenor Brown, so of course it's a nice tune.
What else could it be than nice, I guess?
Indeedly doodly. Yeah. Now we're going to talk Sid, and particularly this Sid on the left here. It says 2 on there. You can't see it, but I can. There's 2 Sids in there because it's Sid FX little doohickey, and I'm just going to do this just to... Where is the thingy? Thingy-mabob. There you are. Hello. So, there we have 2 Sids. The 2 there is an 8580, and then we have a 6581 right next to it, underneath, right there. And we're going to play some stuff from here. See, right there, it says Teensy Rom, because there's an update to this little doohickey. So now we actually got buffering on that thing. If you remember, we played some tracks over ACID, which essentially just sends SID commands over USB to the Teensy ROM, which then plays them on the 64, on the SID itself. But it was kind of a bit hit and miss on some tracks because the timing wasn't correct. But it's been kind of sorted almost perfectly now. Travis has been hard at work implementing some stuff in the firmware for the Teensy ROM that buffers like 2 seconds and then just feeds off of the buffer instead. So it should be much more stable. So we're going to try that out.
Exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
Also, I just noticed that at Terra Cresta there is like a very elaborate SID information there from Martin Galway. So, well, it's long. I might not read the whole thing.
That's what she said.
He starts with, I tried to create this feeling of a massive behemoth robot monster on its way to destroy you. Does the marching beat and the minor chords and stark tones. I had to stick in the inevitable jamming solo tone towards the end, of course. I was starting to face the glass ceiling imposed by the filter on the C64. While my particular SID sounded great, others were not like it at all, and the solos were almost inaudible. At the other extreme, the new C64Cs were coming out, and this filter unreliability has been fixed as part of a silicon revision. But the filters were way too open all the time, and you could hardly hear any filtering. This caused the filtered note to come out a lot louder than it should have and stick out rather unattractively. So I developed a filter adjustment parameter for my music program, which would allow the customer to control this filter unreliability and get their particular machine to sound cool. But David Collier never put it in the options screen. Duh, there's always something wrong. Martin.
So you read all of it?
I kind of read because it was like pointless to finish halfway. But yes, it was very elaborate at Terra Cresta, and this is the request, the next one, after this SID talk. And Marcel requested this. Marcel 3654.
Nice. So, here is Martin Galway's Terra Cresta played on a real SID. Hopefully this will work. Oh, there we go. Had to switch SID. I was on 8580. doesn't sound right. Okay. Sorry, that didn't sound right, so we're gonna play it again, but use emulator. Bum, 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 bum. And we're looping. Yeah, you won't have the mute and volume controls when running off of the acid either.
Okay. Well,
But now we can have it in the background.
yeah, we can. Then I won't start anything else for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure not.
For sure. So yeah, good test there. I'm gonna go back and do some testing with Terra Cresta later on then,
Yeah, we chose
over the weekend.
the challenging song for
Yeah.
this, so that's perfect.
Yeah, but the thing is, it shouldn't be that much of a challenge for the setup. I tried
guess.
plenty of other SIDs, and yeah, none of them actually have a problem.
But the sound is so nice and crisp. Whatever sound comes through
Yeah,
and doesn't stay out of it. Yes.
yeah, still very nice sounding SID.
I mean, it's just so different from the emulator.
Yeah.
And it's
So much
would
fuller.
would be nice to make this work 100%.
Yeah. There are other ways of playing SIDs. It's not going to be playable over deep SID. I can pop the Turbo Chameleon on there and play the SID off of that, because it does include like a supporting software there for playing SIDs. So technically, I do have HVSC on the SD card of the Turbo Chameleon, so I could play it through there and get a proper like native player without all the extra bits with timing and whatnot over USB and all of that magic happening. But yeah, it's interesting tech, and I'm very much looking forward to doing some deep dives into why Terra Cresta didn't work. I tried like a shit bunch of SIDs, both regular speed and dual speed and quad speed SIDs, and most of them have worked for the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like yeah, sure, you can hear like a couple of bugs here and there, but not severe ones. It's like, yeah, who cares? It's
Not like they were missing a solo.
Yeah, exactly. It's like one little glitch here and there, like a kick or snare doesn't sound exactly right at like one point in the song, because I don't know, some buffer overrun on the USB communication or whatever it might be. I don't know. But either way, it's a very exciting and interesting tech, I think.
Yeah, it is. And well, it's great that we noticed this little description in the SID as well, because apparently it seems like it has other challenges too. So
Not really. It's just a description of how SIDs work.
yeah, but this apparently made a big difference, I guess. Not always. It wasn't always like such a big difference, but with this filter or whatnot that Martin used.
Well, this is on a 6581, and basically every single 6581 sounds different. So if you have controls in there that you can control the cutoff for the filter, for instance, that's going to make it more, I don't know, sound better on your particular SID. So he's basically just describing how the SID works and nothing more than that. Just a very long-winded way of saying it.
Yeah, well, it seemed like it's more than the regular differences there, but yeah,
To me it sounded exactly like, you're describing the SID.
possible. For sure.
Well, yeah, this is actually good news that it didn't work, because now we have something to test. So,
Yeah, good test song.
yes.
And Bolo wants to hear Rock and JLD and Freedom metal version, because
Ooh.
it has another version as well.
Yeah.
But this one is the metal one.
And if you want to put in some requests, you can do that by going to slay.radio/request.
Sons of Scotland, I am William Wallace, and I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? Fight and you may die. Run, you'll live. at least a while. And dying in your bed many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemy that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Doodly-doom. Boom.
Yeah, I agree. Berka's cat gif is priceless again.
Yep.
It is.
He certainly knows how to find them. Oh, okay. Tube Soccer is part of. He's done a bunch of stuff with the acid stuff and whatnot. And he says, I can explain why it didn't work for you with the Terra Cresta. My deep seed acid implementation is built upon the Hermit driver, which has a few limitations itself, and one seems to be not playing a solo in Terra Cresta. Oh, okay. But why? Does it miss like a filter cutoff or something when it initializes the lead sound or something? I don't know.
No, it is just being racist towards
it's
the
just
solo of Terra Cresta. That's why.
Yeah, Hermit doesn't like Terra Cresta, I guess. So he put in a feature in his version of the player there.
That would be impossible. We need to answer him in email, by the way.
Oh yes, we do, certainly.
Yes, we do. Certainly.
Yes, and also I need to answer to the Sid Emu guy, who sent me a Google Translate email.
Google Translate email?
Yeah.
From what language?
Hungarian. He's Hungarian.
Oh, okay. You could just send it to me.
Yeah, you could have.
then I would translate it to you.
Yeah. So yeah, Hermit and Sid Emu guy. Yeah.
Yep. And Frida, we were looking into your request, and we can't think of anything else but Figzoid's Trust. Is it? Is it like that? Because, well, it's technically it's soft, but the one that is even softer is the Visaröster's version, I think. But the rest are probably not that soft. I mean, there are some to choose from, for sure. But
couple.
the one that we keep playing at every second show is definitely Figzoid's Trust. Is that the one that we are looking for? Because if it is, then it will be lined up. Yes, we definitely have it. So it's all good.
Oh, and Tube Soccer says, while we're at it, the pronunciation of acid is actually just like acid. Now you know.
Ah, look at that. You were doing it all wrong. Acid.
I don't know. I like the emphasis on Sid in acid.
But acid is much more funny, okay?
Yeah, it is. I agree.
FS supports this request. Who keeps asking for that anyway? Yes. So now you didn't need to request it. I mean, we were still waiting for the confirmation, of course, if that is really nice soft remix of Trust.
Well,
it should be Figzoid. I think it should be.
Yeah, well, if it's like really soft, then Visaröster always is good as well. So
Yes, true.
I like both. So for me, it doesn't matter much.
But Visaröster's version we don't play that often, so the one that could get stuck with you is probably Figzoid's version.
Maybe, but maybe she's listening to stuff on other occasions rather than
maybe she's
just
listening
our show.
to the rotational as well.
Yeah,
I didn't count on that.
There is
sorry.
one of those as well.
Yeah, because
and
it's
also, if you want to listen to the rotational, there's different ways of doing that nowadays, not just the relays. We also have a YouTube channel that streams 24/7 called Slay Radio Stream. And we also do the same on kick.com/slayradio.
Yeah. And it's a shame, but I don't listen to Slay Radio that often because I always keep playing the tracks still that I love the most, I guess. So that's why I didn't think of the rotational itself, but we certainly play Figzoid a lot. Yes.
Yes, we do.
For sure.
Pretty much every show.
Yes. Yes.
There's a
almost.
Figzoid track. Oh, hello, Epsilon.
Hi. And you have probably lined up the next request.
I have not, but it's not going to take long to do. So
go for it. Then.
Yeah.
I sent it on Discord.
Yes, you did. And I'm just gonna pick this one up. And where is it? There you are. Good. I need to know when it ends as well. But yes, I have lined it up. It's also a thing we play fairly often. Actually, I'm just going to check real quick because I noticed... interesting. Yeah, it's doing the same thing here. But it's a rock track, who cares? It's a bit... what do you call it?
The frame
not
rate
smooth.
Is not smooth. Yes.
It kind of buffers up and then. I noticed that when we played the Fluke track. Actually,
as the music, that is the point, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm gonna test this actually. See if it does the same on here. Just for funsies. That seems... no, it does the same there. So it doesn't matter. Something is wrong with my computer. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's excellent music and it's Sid Rip Alliance and Second Reality.
And asked for by Resurrected Bulb was the requester of this song.
Halogen Bulb.
It won't be resurrected ever again. It died after 20 years.
Yes.
I'm in grief. Okay, so play the song.
Here it is. Oh, and this one as well. Beep-a-beep-a-beep-beep. Good evening, Mackay.
Get down.
excellent track. And so let's put that on while it runs in the background there. Excellent track, excellent fucking video. Love it to bits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Never
Yep.
can get bored of it.
Nope. And apparently Mackie hasn't even heard that one yet. So, yeah.
It was time.
It was definitely time. Function 2015. It's been a while. 9 years. Time flies.
Oh yeah, oh my god. I remember when they released this on Function as a wild demo, and obviously it won the competition.
Obviously.
Obviously, like how else could it play out? Like I think they knew as well, like, yeah, if we release this, then there's no way we don't win. So yeah, and they did. So 9 years.
Yeah.
It's 9 years old by now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's how numbers work.
No, that's just shocking.
And you were just a little girl 9
years ago? Yeah, right. Almost a little girl, if you call like age of 32 a little.
Yeah. It's just...
Some people never grow up.
It's just 20 in hex.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, never saw it this way, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Right,
doesn't
right.
it? Yeah. Yeah. I love not only hearing that song, but seeing the video. So well produced. Like all the small details there with play with depth of field, and all of the elements in the video kind of follow that, even the kind of rendered bits and pieces.
They knew what they are doing.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah.
What do you mean jailbait? What is jailbait?
I guess when you're going after younger people.
Oh. Okay. All right. Right.
What time is it? Wow. Oh, okay. That went
Yeah,
quick.
more than half of the show is
Yeah.
already gone.
Oh no! Where did it go?
I do not know. Time just flies. It tends to do that.
Flame dust times.
Fly dust
What-
times, yeah. And we have about 2 days left, roughly 2 days left of the summer.
Roughly.
Roughly. And it's very...
Oh yeah. I need to remember to time report as well.
Me too. But yeah,
Tomorrow.
everyone needs to remember a time report, I guess, whoever's company is doing that, because yeah, that is needed. Also, it's very interesting, but whenever I pay attention to this, I always notice wherever I am that from the 1st of September, the weather systematically changes, and it gets systematically. Like,
What does that even mean?
31st of August is still warm, and then on the 1st of September something happens and then it gets cold. And I do not know how many times I observed this already, and I think that it happens like this, and I do not know why. Like,
Yeah,
you would think that there is a transition, but I don't remember any transition.
So on Sunday we're gonna check the weather. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
about 20 degrees.
Right? It's not 26 anymore.
No, it was only 26 yesterday.
Well, today it must have been also
24.
22 or 24, and 20 feels very different than 24.
Tomorrow it's gonna be 20 and rain.
Well, okay, but let's see what happens after the 1st of September. That's what matters, what remains with us, because...
No, you said 1st of September.
Yeah, exactly. From the 1st of
That's a
September, it
cut-off.
systematically changes. Like
Systematic. I still don't understand what you mean with systematically.
that it just it just changes forever. Like
Radically changes.
radically. Well, yes, radically. Where was the weather here? I guess here.
It's not in your phone. It's outside. Macca says September is great. One can bring out the tweed jackets again. Oh my God! What is with people and liking cold? I don't like this.
We just like quotes.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, today it was 27, by the way, and Friday 19, Saturday 20, Sunday 20, and from
Yeah.
Monday 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, see? No radical change.
Not radical, but this week was
Or
warm.
systematic.
Yeah, but this week was warm. It was
Yeah,
really
a couple
warm,
of-
and
couple
the
of
next
days.
week,
When yesterday and today were warm. Other than that, it wasn't really that warm. It was about 20.
no, it was warmer than 20, I think.
I do not think so. We can check. I do have those numbers in Home Assistant.
Okay.
Mm.
Weather Gothenburg, and weather anywhere else as well. Long-term forecast. That's what we want. Also, does it show the past?
No,
It doesn't.
no.
Actually, summer will still come back according to this table here. It says that 24, 25 will be on Friday and Saturday next week.
Nice, I like.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so that you like it.
No, usually it goes to like mid-September and then it starts to drop off with temperatures and whatnot.
I don't
Usually.
know. I noticed the 1st of September, everything just is ruined. That's it.
Well,
It's the end.
historically, it's been fairly nice until like mid-September at least.
I don't know. Maybe I was
Here, I mean.
here. Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's see how it will happen.
Well.
I do not know. But anyway, Berka wants to hear Instant Remedy and Instant Remedy Bit Live Mix.
Oh.
Ooh, it's been a while. And
Yeah.
it's so nice.
That's what, 18 years old by now?
At
Something
least.
like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Dum dish. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dish. Fiddly-doo.
Not quite, but almost there.
Almost. Getting there.
Yes. Oh, how many thousands of times I have been listening to this piece.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be able to count.
Are you sure?
100%. And the aunt's filter is disengaged after the song has ended. Well, but Pete, even you need to admit that this is a very nicely done ANSI kind of mixture of very nice songs.
It is very nice indeed, I think.
Yeah, I wonder like how much he can appreciate this. Like, as in, we know he doesn't like ants, but you can hear it's well produced, right?
Yeah, quality-wise, I'm sure he acknowledges that. It's just that the 4/4 beat kind of a thing is, he's a bit allergic to that, I guess.
No. I'm checking which year was it. What was the year?
People are talking about facial hair and that sort of thing.
Uh-oh.
And Macca says, as a response to Funky Data, who barely can grow a proper beard, and Macca responds, "I'm the same. My beard is not only sparse; it's also blonde. So it's it mostly looks like my face is growing some kind of mold."
Mold. Okay. Well, that's
Mold
interesting. I didn't think of that, but you know what? If you would color your hair and beard green, then that would totally apply.
For Mold Man.
Mold Man, yeah. Wow. Yeah, wow. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Blonde hair is not that visible, right? Not that kind of...
No, not really, but just look at Uthar. His beard is not really dark, but once it grows out, it's like a proper Viking beard kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I guess you could go with that, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, on some people it really looks nice. I used to think that people who grew their beards most of them looked like Santa Clauses or an iteration of Santa Clauses, you know. But I kind of needed to revise this opinion or preconception, because Uthar is one of those guys who looks really amazing with that beard. Like it just fits him. It's him. It's like, yeah,
like
perfect.
a proper Viking beard.
Yes. So to some people, it really fits. And the same went with long hair. Like, I was really not into long-haired guys. I think until I started to like power metal.
Then you saw the benefits of the headbanging and whatnot.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, oh, but wait, they look actually nice. And yeah, literally before that I just did not understand. I guess we just evolve.
I guess.
I guess.
Conductor says all beards look terrible for the first few weeks. Yeah.
Same goes with short hair when you try to grow it out.
But there are some who was it? Bagder of Horizon, I think. He always had this like 5 o'clock shadow thing going on.
5 o'clock shadow?
Yeah, it's essentially even if he shaved in the morning, he would have a proper like thick stubble in the afternoon, sort of thing.
Wow.
But yeah, I guess he could easily grow a beard. Even the first few days would look amazing. Just trim it so it's even. Yeah.
Yep.
Pete's beard and facial hair is mostly laziness. So like, Do I need to go and do something? Nah, fuck it.
And Tomsk added anything to hide that face.
Oh man.
Here's the thing, guys, that I would actually raise here when we talk about all this hair stuff and beard. One thing I do not understand, that guys are, well, they also don't like when they lose hair upstairs, right? Because obviously, like, one reason for that, by the way, is like overly having testosterone, they say, when you go bald. But when you go partially bald, then here's the thing, why not try to have it bald or almost bald? Because it looks really cool. And sometimes I do not understand why people decide to have the Einstein style instead of actually doing Einstein, yes. Like
just crazy hair?
Like crazy hair, and when you have it like on the bottom but you don't have something on the top, it can look sometimes odd because
the monk cut.
yeah, like even I think my dad used to do that sometimes, that he just liked to grow it out and have a ponytail.
Yeah.
And honestly, he would look so much better if he would just have it like 2 what is that, how many millimeters, like half millimeter, no, half centimeter or 2 millimeters. If you would do that, they can look so cool. Like, come on, it's like Bruce Willis style. And I noticed that many guys are afraid to do that, and they really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because they would look so much better with that.
There's a thing to that whole style, like Lagerfeld's son. When Lagerfeld asked him, what kind of haircut do you want? He said, like a monk. So he kind of shaved the top of his head. or not shaved, but used a trimmer, I think it was. That was funny. And he's, what, 12 or something? I can't remember his age, but...
And Pete says, bald head and thick beard makes your face look upside down. I would say not necessarily, because sure, there is a weight then down here, but it can also look so cool when you have this nicely shaped beard and then you have bald head to that. It's like, it can literally make anyone look cooler, I think, who is a guy mostly. But but it's like a very nice thing to do, and I noticed that many people are afraid of that, and they rather choose to keep their hair, however not much it is, and try to do some coverage or whatnot.
Yeah, like
but sometimes
comb overs and shit like that.
Yes, but you can't. There are some things when you can't really patch it up unless you go to a hair clinic and they do that implantation, whatever thing that they are doing. And then you can totally rock that hairstyle. Like, there are some people who can rock it. And then, of course, still you can grow it back if you cannot or you don't like it, because it's just hair. It grows back. That's the fantastic thing with it. So, yeah. I mean, Epsilon Fairlight has a point there. I mean, how cool he looks. Like, just look at him. And yeah, it's... yeah, I should totally advocate for that. I just wanted to raise this because it was bothering me for so long and I never talked about it to anyone. So now I'm talking about it to everyone. And yes, you should be encouraged and try it out. And you have nothing to lose. It will grow back anyway, eventually.
I think she's talking to me now because this is the stupidest haircut I've ever had in my life. But yeah, fuck it. I'm with Macke. He said earlier here that he's not sure bald would work for him because he has a cone head shaped skull. I have an egg head, kind of the same issue there. So yeah, that's why I keep this, even though it makes my whole face look longer.
Well, that's the thing that, yeah, visually, if we just look at it like in a very analytical way, as in shapes and stuff, your face is long.
Yes,
oblong.
it is.
And then you have something on top of that which is making it even longer. But You know the style.
Or shorter, because it's a egg head. So if I shave this, it's going to be even more like white up here, making it like an alien head kind of a thing. I don't know. I've had really short hair before, but yeah, I thought, fuck it. While I can, I'll just leave this weird rat thing on my head and just let it sit
rat
there.
Thing.
Yeah,
Well, okay.
like a dead rat with a tail on top on there. So, whatever.
Well, sometimes it's about the style. It's not about how it technically fits, right? So it's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Anyway, we were.
Oh, Amaka has a good point.
Mhm.
But why do you have to go bald on the head? Why not go ass bald? Yeah, exactly. Hairy asses are a pain. Why not go bald there instead? I agree. Completely.
Well, it's just that no one will see it there. Well, almost no one, I guess.
No, but it's a pain for you as the ass holder.
Anyway, Frida had a request, and she said, please play that really nice soft remix of Trust. And she does not remember who made it, and we can only guess here, but we think that it is Fig, so it's Trust, and FS will be very happy about this request too. So let's play Figzoid and Trust, the magnificent worlds of Commodore.
Let's play Figzoid and Thruster.
you shouldn't type that loud on the
Well,
keyboard.
the microphone wasn't open, as you could well see right there.
I could well see it now.
Well, now you can.
Anyway, that was Rust, and well, I gotta admit, it has a soft feel, but there are parts of this song that are not that soft. So now I'm confused. Did we play the right track, Frida? I mean, you can give a feedback once you get there. So
Maybe it was the Visa Röster thing.
maybe we can also play that one later. Just let us know, and then we will know. What?
We're talking about nose and ear hairs and whatnot, and Macke suggested dreadlocks. Det slog dreadlock i öronen.
Yeah, you need an explanation here.
You know when your ears kind of stop hearing, or when you get water in your ears, for instance, or whatever, or it kind of gets muffled. Everything gets muffled. That's in Swedish called slå lock i öronen, because it feels like you put lids on your ears or whatever.
Slow locky.
Lock
Locky.
i öronen.
Locky.
No, lock i öronen.
Lock i öronen.
Yes.
Okay.
So lock
As
i
in
öronen.
in. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, dreadlock in your ears. Very Swedish.
Yeah, it doesn't translate well.
No, it doesn't. But this is kind of the process for mastering Swedish. We kind of threw out a lot of stupid ideas, but well, that doesn't actually translate well.
Yeah, it's so tricky. Sometimes I tell Slaygon Hungarian jokes, and he's like, "But what's funny about that?" I'm like,
Yeah,
it's freaking
it's
funny.
Literally,
You don't
like,
understand. It's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's like, okay, and then I'm like, maybe it doesn't translate well to English. No, it doesn't. It's so awkward. But yes.
No, but many jokes rely on like the tricks of the language and that sort of thing.
Yeah, they do. They do.
That was kind of the hard part of doing mastering Swedish, making sure both the Swedish and the English version would be fun, because they don't always translate well, as you know. So yeah.
And hello, Kolmar. He just joined us.
Hello there.
Also, I think Conductor added earlier, by the way, that androgenic alopecia, male baldness, is due to local conversion of testosterone to dihydrotestosterone. DHT, even more so than T, is a strength-building hormone, so the cliché of bald being correlated with a muscular build has some basis. So, upsides of being bald. You can build muscles easier, for example, I guess. And also, now that we are talking about facial hair and hair in general, by the way, I'm doing an experiment that I have started, I think about 10 days ago. They kept talking on the internet about castor oil and how it can help to grow back your eyebrows that you have plucked in your teenage if you were a kid in the 90s.
Yeah, so don't
which I did.
Yeah, so
obviously.
don't pour that shit in your ears.
No, that's also not for your ears. No, and it promotes, or it can promote, hair growth. And so far, I would say that I see some small results, but they say that you need to keep this up consistently, at least once daily, like before going to sleep.
So you need to keep your eyebrow up.
You need to apply castor oil probably before you go to sleep, because then it can just be there until the morning or until it kind of disappears. It gets soaked
into the
up.
pillow.
Sometimes into the pillow too, yeah, be careful with that. But oil tends to have this tendency of not being absorbed very quickly, so it will stay there for a while. Yeah, so far there are some small results there, but I'm really wondering how much results it will bring. But
Well, we can do a test patch on my leg, because I have kind of hairy legs. and just do a test patch and just put some of that on there
Yeah,
and see if it actually does anything?
it won't promote hair growth where you don't have follicles, I guess, because that's not really possible. But once you had follicles somewhere and they stop producing hair, then probably it is possible that it can promote some hair growth from the dead follicles.
Didn't you laser your thingies or whatever?
Why would I laser them?
Back in the day when you did something, how
I
did
only
you
plugged
just
them.
plugged them?
No,
Okay.
no. It's like
Okay.
everyone just plugged them. I don't even know. Back in the days, laser wasn't really even a thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
Or it was a thing, but not for this type of thing.
And Epsilon says, isn't castor oil toxic?
I don't know castor oil, but castor oil is definitely not toxic. That's a very natural oil, and it translates in Swedish to resinolja.
Being natural doesn't mean it's not toxic.
No, but castor oil is not toxic. That's for sure. They use it in
Cyanide
cosmetics.
is natural. It's very toxic.
So, healthline.com. Castor oil has various uses in medicine, industry, and pharmaceuticals. It's found in food, medication, and skincare, and it's also used as an industrial lubricant in biodiesel component. Okay.
Lubricant.
Oh, it's also
How do you spell it?
castor oil.
Castor oil.
Castor
Okay.
oil. Yeah.
Yeah, like he spelled it.
And it's made from the Ricinus communis plant's seeds. Has been used for thousands of years. So no, it is not toxic. Probably they managed to test it. A heating process deactivates its toxic enzyme, ricin, making it safe to use. Good to know. Also in the ancient Egypt, it was used for medicinal purposes like treating eye irritation and inducing labor in pregnancy. Wow. And it's a powerful laxative, apparently. A natural moisturizer, may promote wound healing, may be helpful for cleaning and may, because you never know how much it works, right? And many people use castor oil as a natural hair treatment. This is because castor oil has moisturizing properties which could help lubricate the hair shaft, increasing flexibility and
Shaft.
decreasing the chance of breakage. There is no scientific evidence that castor oil helps promote hair health, stimulates hair growth, or reduces hair loss. But apparently a lot of people are claiming that their eyebrows are better after castor oil, so I'm doing this experiment for at least 3 months. Let's see.
A lot of people are claiming the earth is flat. So, yeah, there you go.
Some people claim it helps them, okay? So I'm gonna just figure out if I'm one of those people or not. And castor oil is really not expensive, so that's like very easy to get anywhere, really. Yeah, okay. Frida, meanwhile, figured out, about Thrust, it was the right version that I thought of. I think I just remembered it in my head much slower for some reason. I mean, we can get back to the Viseröster version as well and play it if that would make sense after a few tracks. Let's see. Yeah. It's very possible because I don't remember recently any other thrusts, and Marcel's and Ryan's version that is not that.
Yeah, it's
soft.
a little bit more punchy.
It's not soft. Yes,
yeah,
it's
more punchy.
Yeah, but let's see. Thanks.
There we go.
Very
punchy.
important. Punchy. Yes. Okay. Lord Evil had.
Lord Evil. Sorry. Lord Evil.
Had a request, which is LP Chip and Monty on the Run. Our choice, which tune it is, and it's gonna be the in-game then. There is a Podum-dush.
Pink. Podum.
Indeed. So this was LP Chip and Monty on the Run in-game version. And we are back on track.
Yes, we are.
Hopefully the track is back on track as well.
Yes,
Yes,
we are on
I started it at least.
Deck C has a track
Yeah,
that we are on.
yeah, that's... yes,
Let
exactly.
me just switch. There we go. Now we are on Deck C on this one as well.
Indeed. Everyone loves Monty. And all sorts of iterations.
Except TDK, who hates playing it on the violin.
Oh, well, yeah, that's... We still love it. It's different when you want to or need to play it, I guess.
Yeah,
But to listen to it is very nice, isn't it?
it is very much. And Jarle does a great job on the guitar.
Yeah, of course he
Monty.
does.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait to see them again live.
Yes.
May
Take a while.
Book all of May. We don't have a date yet, so I think, but somewhere in May
Yeah.
is the next bit live in
That's what we heard.
Bergen, Norway. We think maybe.
So after I go to the last demo scene party, I will visit probably in autumn, end of
The last?
September. End of September of this year, I mean. Then there will be no event to look forward to, or at least...
Transmission.
Yes, transmission is definitely something to look forward to in November. But no live event to look forward to, where,
Oh, we only
go
have
live.
dead events.
well... yeah, right, that's a... Yes, transmission will be cool, but of course, then we will be on the screen and people will be watching. That's what's going to happen.
Hopefully.
Well, I suspect some will be probably watching, and then some will be just leaving. And
See-
again, these guys, oh god.
It's 23rd.
I think it
Is 23rd of
is...
November, I think.
I think.
I'm just checking. And yes, it is. 23rd of
And
November.
It's completely confirmed it is. And it
is
starts at
indeed.
4 p.m. And the program is not public yet, right? But
It
we
is
know
kind
one
of,
or two
sort of.
details, yes.
So here we go. Maybe I'll zoom in just a little bit. 85 days. Yeah.
Yes, and there will be compose, and there will be some fun stuff, and there will be music acts, and it's really worth to tune in even slightly before 4. So
Yes, and this part, yes, there will be some surprises. We might have someone on the channel who might be part of that surprise.
might. It is very, very possible.
Very possible.
Placebo?
Very placebo, indeed. Very, very placebo.
So yeah.
Mm.
Funky Data says, marvelous, you two are so cute, honestly. And you are drunk. Just admit it.
I love
Thank you.
Big hug.
Aww. Yep. So, yeah, no bit live at the autumn. This is what I wanted to say. It's always like a thing. Like,
Yeah, but maybe
know,
this will be better because, you know,
maybe.
autumn in Bergen, that's really not a nice place to be when it's autumn. Do you remember the first time we went there? With
I remember, you just need your rain jacket. It's fine.
the sky opened, literally. We walked for like, I don't know, 2 minutes and it was just soaking wet through and through.
Still, the city is beautiful,
Yeah,
and you just
sure.
need your rain jacket, and you
Yeah.
are fine.
Yeah,
Trust me on
if,
this.
if you can see it.
You can see it. I mean, see what exactly?
The city. Because of all the rain and
Yeah,
whatnot.
sure. You are not doing sightseeing when the sky opens, obviously, but then the sky closes, and there will be some time when you can do sightseeing.
Sometimes it closes, yes.
Oh, I can't wait to May then. It still will take some time. Start of the year is always like this. After Christmas, there's January and February, and we need to survive those cold and dark months somehow with cozy things and.
Well, there will be a kind of a autumn thing that we will be doing. We will go up north to the ice hotel.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but we still don't know when we are going, so
No,
that's open.
Yeah, I've been investigating it a little bit, so somewhere October, early November would seem to be a nice time.
Instead of BitLive. Okay, well, I can put up with some Northern Lights
Yeah,
if we don't
horrible.
go to BitLive. I guess. I guess. Okay. Let's carry on with that next request that we have, because we still have some. There is an account requester in the list,
Nice.
not user, requester. And request is Sami Seppe and Fallen Leaves.
Oh, hello, Rock.
Mm. That
1212. Hello, we are back. I do not know what happened there. Wow. Yes, we are aware. I saw the meters not moving, but we do have audio again. Hello. Hi. Things happen,
We are back.
and then things don't happen for some reason. So yeah, always interesting.
Thank you for letting us know. And well, yeah, he saw it. Definitely not moving meters are a scary thing. Meanwhile, broadcasting, you don't want that to happen.
No.
No.
Now they are moving, going up and down, and all of that.
Jesus Christ, this video in the background. I really feel awkward about it. I mean, it's nicely done, but statues, really?
Yeah, it was a fun thing. Like I said, I got inspired by the AMC thing.
Yeah, we could play it as an outro or something, but not throughout the whole show.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Whatever.
sure. It's not that I don't appreciate what you are doing.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get me
yeah,
wrong.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It is a bit weird. It is.
It's not that we are big artists who made like 600 paintings that are part of history and whatever part of the world heritage or something. Those are getting statues, I guess.
I guess.
I guess. I mean, sure, I like to mess around sometimes with AI stuff and whatnot, and this is what I did, which the result is on Facebook. My new profile picture, where I could technically
cool.
star in a cyberpunk movie. And no, the thing that surprised me with that application, that still it has some trouble to identify facial gestures when it's not exactly like on the photo, but it started to pick up on the face sometimes in a really good way and put it in a context where it wasn't before. And I was like, whoa, that's surprising. And apparently this is not even the best AI tool that one can ever use.
Which one did you use for this?
New profile pic, and
right. Yeah.
that has some nice free features as well, like on their web page. If you check it on desktop, you can actually do some free pictures, generating them for free and whatnot. The application is free for 3 days, but it was very hard to get to the point where you could do anything with it, because you needed to close all the windows that want your bank card details. And honestly, I don't like to give my bank card details to any app store, and I'm not even going to do that. And honestly, I want to pay for something that is really beneficial, and I'm not going to generate profile pictures every week with such tools. So that is not for me, but maybe it might be for someone else for sure. And it's not the worst thing ever, but a friend of mine is very much involved in AI picture generation and whatnot. And apparently there are like really good options if you start to dig deeper into this. But yeah, I don't plan to dig that deep, at
like
least.
DALL-E 2 and what is the Grok, I think it's called Grok, from X, I guess, or Elon Musk's Grok thing.
And then Tango AI, and there are like, many others. I'm not even into this thing. It's interesting what they can do, and still everyone knows obviously that fingers are a problem and some other stuff is a problem. I can see it working in the future for cases, for example, when looking for stock photos, and it's so cumbersome to look for stock photos when you really want to capture a particular mood and a particular set of people with the angle and whatnot. And it seems like for the future it would be an easier option if you can just describe it properly, how those people should stand, how should they face each other, and how should the whole situation play out on the photo. So for that, I think it will be very beneficial. But yeah, some identifying some gestures. At some pictures, I really didn't look like myself. It looked like a different person. It really looked like a person, but it wasn't me. So there were some angles that it cannot handle that well, but it was just interesting to play a little bit with it. And then I didn't get back to it and my trial expired, so that's it, I guess. But if anyone wants to mess around with it, then it's easy. It's, yeah.
Won't be able to play this particular one on through ACID because I, for some reason, can't see anything from the machine right now.
Oh.
Probably what happened. Where is the source? The what? Where did it go? Ah, there. Oh, that's why. That's probably why the audio disappeared as well, because it initialized the HDMI out, and then that took over the audio for the whole broadcast.
Okay.
Because what I need to do here is a second SID. We need to change that. There we go. Oh, maybe we can. We'll try. I'm testing Teen ZROM here. I switched the frame timer on and adjusted the second SID, and I also need to switch that to that, and let's see if we can get Teen Z up in here. No, why not? Why doesn't it? Sometimes it pops up. Oh, there you are. Easy and stop. We'll try this and see if it works.
And this is going to be Proton and Mind Warped, and it's a 2 SID. So let's see.
Yeah, so if it doesn't work, I'm just going to play the emulated version. Let's see if we can get any sound out of this
Beta test.
Thingy.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like shit. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Suspicious that it's not.
Let's shut up. Okay, let's do this. Dun, dun, dun. Where's my audio?
Oh, no.
I don't know. That sounds broken to me. Probably not meant for emulation. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind for testing for later on. See if I can get acid.
Acid, indeed.
To
Acid.
work. So yeah, I did change the second SID chip address to D500 on that. Your emulation is broken. Look at the SID2 address. Yeah, I'm just playing the WebSID emulator for now. I tried to play it over ACID, and I did change to D500 for the second SID. But yeah, it didn't sound right.
Yeah,
Either way.
there were
so-
some glitches, but it also sounded like it definitely had the potential to be a good song without the glitches. So I'm really curious what would be the best way of emulation, if not the original thing to do with it. So yeah.
I guess it is doable because it's. I don't think was it 2-speed as well.
Was it?
I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, 2-speed, 2-speed and two SIDs. So yeah, I know Proton. The second SID had address 0. That was after I started. Now it's muted, but hold on. It still sounds broken. There's something broken with that. I don't know if it's the WebSID player or whatever, but yeah.
Yep. For now, system malfunction. Speed said.
That sounds better with resid.
Yeah. Pretty cool actually. Like this opening.
Yeah, that actually sounds better. Yeah, maybe we can play that with resid on the next show. But yeah, there was some weird stuff happening there. I
Yeah.
don't know what.
Let's prepare for that with some proper background there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna actually try to make it work on that thing back there.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Excellent. Then,
Nice one, Pete. Yeah, I know Proton. I just played part of it with resid, but I'm not gonna play it again. I think this time. So maybe on the next show or something.
yeah, because then we can be prepared and test it out properly.
Yeah, exactly,
If-
and make sure it actually plays proper on my setup here and all of that.
And
So-
now we have broadcaster oil who asked for Peter Clark and Cybernoid Ultra Rock mix.
Smooth. That would have worked with the Kerrang. Kerrang.
Good night, Colmar. Hope you
Good
will be
night.
back to remixing soon. Bye.
Yeah, we had an interesting request, and I had to look up in the database. And just before we get to that request, we've had 23,575 plays of various Rambos over the years on the rotational.
That is a lot.
So,
That is a whole lot. But before that request, we have something to play for Epsilon, who is also hanging with us. And that is prepared by you.
Oh, it is not. But it will be.
It will be prepared in seconds.
Yes. Like now.
Like now, yes.
Yes.
And it was a supremacy/overlord, and I think this could mean only one thing. It's Lukash.
Indeedly doodly. Yes. Look! Hash!
Look, there was a hash.
Oh, look, indeed. that
Be there or be square or something like that. Right.
Something like that.
Yes. Yes, it is a really great song. Typically that song that you cannot get bored of. And the thing is that I have 2 things in front of me, and I know that what you want to say, but I know it's 11, but this request was so interesting, and we really need to carry on with it, because we think that we found the one that you were wondering about, dear Uncown fan. This is how he calls himself. Yes, I know. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah, it was played an hour and a half before the show started.
So yes, and the description was, there was this nice Rambo 2 song recently on the radio, can't find it on the internet, but my head keeps on humming it. And if that was fairly recent, like 1-2 hours before the show, then we found it. That's good.
1 hour, 25 minutes before the show.
Yes, so I guess we found it, but if it's not that one, then, well, you need to go through all Rambo iterations of remix.qued.org, which wouldn't be too difficult. There are some, but how many are there? Let me check. We have 43 results for Rambo, and, well, that's not that many to go through if you're really wondering
If you really like Rambo.
Yes, yes, right. It's not too tragic. It's not Last Ninja, at least.
No, or the first ninja.
So,
or the middle ninja.
So the song was Shenlong and Rambo Loader 2020.
Fiddly doo. Fiddly 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 doo.
Yay, Shenlong and Rumble Loader 2020. By the way, anyone knows what's up with Shenlong?
No.
He appeared, won the Best Newcomer Award, and then he
disappeared.
disappeared. Yeah, that's
It
it.
just, my job here is done.
Still, he released quite a nice amount of songs.
Yeah.
So I would say 16 on RKO, and he was active from 2017 until 2020. Yes. What are you not sure about?
Berlusconi says, boom, 60,000 channel points. I don't know what that means on Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch they count everything, like
Yeah.
the amount of time that you spend there and watch the channel and everything. So probably
Yeah,
it's something like that.
Also, since we are, Elton John radio gossip cheered with 1 bit like half an hour ago.
Oh wow!
And,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And also thanks for the follow. And Fabio64 reached a 3-stream streak.
Nice.
And Malthus has resubscribed 30 months. 34 months now.
Wow.
And Berlusconi, 7-stream streak.
Oh my God, that's so
That's
amazing.
nice.
And Twitch was not in front
Ow.
of me, so we apparently didn't notice that. I'm so sorry. Yes, it's so nice.
Berlusconi says, give me something to waste them on. Yeah, we haven't really figured out what to do with Twitch other than stream on there. I created this one emoji on there, and that's it. I don't know. Maybe if you're one of those Twitch type people, maybe you could help out and create some stuff for the Slay Radio channel on there that we could use or whatever. Yeah.
Pete asks, what are we looking at? What scores? Where are they? On Twitch. They are on Twitch.
Yeah, and also I don't know. I didn't see any like channel scores. I don't know what channel points are.
I think that viewers can earn them probably when they keep up for some time and whatnot.
Maybe if you hit one of them streaks, because he did hit like a what was it? 7-stream streak. Maybe that's it.
Probably
something, and
yeah.
you get channel points or something.
You get probably channel points for all the minutes that you spend with us and all of that. It's all about the gamification that they have.
Yeah.
And
well, hopefully it's not 60,000 minutes spent with us, but that's a hell of a lot of minutes.
I mean, it depends. And Funky Data, we were joking about you being drunk when you said you love us. It was just, I hope that you didn't take it hard. It was absolutely joke. So it's all good. And
power-ups and rewards. Okay, cool.
What is happening? Okay. So now we have the explanation there. There are some... I'm gonna just open this link separately so I can...
Nice.
Yeah,
maybe we should read up a little bit on whatever Twitch has to offer in that regard.
I should read up?
No, we.
We, okay, because I did not hear that.
No, you go ahead, do that.
Yeah, I should read it up so I will understand instead of you. Oh. Berka said, hate that chat. Yeah, I mean, it's different. It has a different feel to it. And obviously it's a different platform, but still at least we can see whatever people type there because it's connected to the Discord. So I guess that's good.
Yep. That is very good.
And I also guess that brings us to the last song of the evening and our goodbyes before that.
Yes, our very goodbyes.
And bad byes. Sorry.
Oh, let's not go there.
That was almost
Especially in
like
Swedish.
a dead joke.
Especially in Swedish.
Bad byes?
Yes.
Why?
You don't know what bajs is in Swedish?
Oh. Nobody knows who is not Swedish, okay?
Yeah, let's keep it like that.
And I still remember the time about 15 years ago when I got a subtitle file for a movie and it said bajskorv on it and I had no idea what that is.
Now you do.
Yeah, it got clearer after the time I spent here, I guess.
Camille, it's in Swedish spelled B-A-J-S. Google it.
B-A-J-S, bajs.
Yes,
Which
Google it. So there you go. That's a fun note to leave it on, I guess. I think I'm 3 years old.
you do, but you can always do some dad jokes.
Yeah.
Even if you are 3 years old sometimes mentally.
On it, Camille
On it.
says.
Ah.
I'm just going to say sorry beforehand.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch, lol, he says. You're welcome.
Fantastic.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much for joining the last show of summer. And we hope you are not very depressed that it's gone. Some people are certainly not, who really are waiting for the 35 degrees to end, I think. There are some people amongst us who feel like that. So
We haven't had that in Sweden, so I think
No.
we're good.
no, you haven't
And also,
had that. But
next week will still be summer,
yeah, I know.
nicely enough.
I know, but you should show some empathy towards other people who live in other countries. And I myself had some opportunity to enjoy the 35, which I never did, but I was at other places. I mean, you were at Aro Party as well, so you should know.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah. But anyway, it's soon gone, and it's gonna get a bit cooler, so we hope for good.
Yeah, getting cooler is really not good for me.
We will never agree about that, but never mind.
I don't need you to agree what is good for me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I would rather just keep getting layers for you, and then
Yeah,
You
I'm
will
still
be
gonna be
okay.
cold.
oh, you will get a heated blanket then.
I need like the jacket you got me, the USB heated
Heater jacket, yes,
yeah.
that's what he got as well.
That was fucking excellent.
But you never used the heater function
Yes,
yet.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, even in the office in the winter.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was fucking brilliant.
See, I know what to get you.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then. So, thank you everyone for joining us tonight with your lovely chats and everything. And we will be definitely back next week with, surprise, the first show of autumn. No, we keep doing that. We shouldn't. And that's gonna be at the 5th of September, which is next Thursday, as usual, at usual o'clock, which is 20 or 8 p.m. Central European time.
Central European summertime.
Central European summertime.
Summertime. Summertime.
And no, it's not from China, Pete. It has electronics in it. It is from France. I think it's a French brand that was even doing some Kickstarter for a while. So they kind of appeared and then disappeared later on. I don't know if they do still some stuff. But when I saw this, I was like, I need this for you.
Yeah, you can't get this particular one anymore.
No,
I looked it up.
Yes, it was definitely sold out and whatnot. So it's a unique piece, but I'm very happy that it managed to warm you up. So that's nice.
It certainly did.
Yes. So thank you again for joining us. And
thank you so much.
Don't forget about Boss Radio and join Boss Radio on other days of the week, which is particularly, you can join on every day of the week, of course. But if you want live shows, then it's Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with Boz himself, and you can definitely put that schedule there. So they almost cover the whole week, basically.
They do indeed. So we're going to end the show with a kind of a special version of Never Die. Marcel got some stuff off of me, and then he did a version of my remix of Never Die, but for his Sidology album, which is somewhere on the shelf there. One of the albums for the Sidology project, like 7 albums or whatever. But yeah, I think he did a great job on that version. Really like it. So if you haven't heard it, now's your chance.
No, indeed. And
thank you.
Take care.
And good night.
Good night. Have a nice weekend. See you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You're listening to Slay Radio, Slay Radio, Slay Radio. You're listening to Slay Radio, Slay Radio, Slay